You're on mute, bro. You're on mute. You're on mute.
I'm doing up the most. My thing's mad, you know. Sorry if you don't know already, in it. Like I had to say in the background, my intro's crazy. I don't know what's going on. Wheel that back, you know, like that. Say LSC TV with your boy Saint. What's going on with my guy ROMZ? I think we got Enny jumping in a little piece. So yeah, man, we're here. Well, go on, ROMZ. What are you telling me? It's been a little minute, bro. What are you saying?
But bro, I've missed you, bro. Last 3 episodes, life got involved. Did it bare things, but I'm back. I can never left.
Well, I hear that, bro. Come on, say left.
Drop it up.
You know what I mean? Family, you know, like that, gang and that. Shout out everyone that's inside. Shout out everyone that'll jump in. Shout out everyone that'll catch us on the replay, you know, like that. Please make sure you're hitting that like. Please make sure you're hitting that subscribe button. That'll be much appreciated. Get in the comments, you know, like that. We are through semi-finals and that, Villarreal and that, you know, but we're here to chop it up. And you know what I'm saying? So, yo, brother, we're through, bro. You know, that was a bit techie, like it was a bit mad. And it was a bit, I'm gonna be very honest with you. I was what's it called? I was thinking that Simeone was gonna do a little thing in the City game. I'm not gonna lie.
Last 20 minutes, yeah.
Bro, so I had to do a little flickily flick, like, and it got a bit peacock in our game than it needed to get. So, like, yo, with no further ado, me shout out my guy. Well, go on. What's nice or good, bro?
I'm blessed, bro. Yeah, blessed,
man.
Better now that we made it, innit? Made it into the semi still.
Come on. That's what I was saying. You literally come at the right time. You know the ones there. You're testing that we're in the semis, bro. It ain't any 3 times. It ain't any 2 times. 4 times, brother. Hell damn, see me?
Hey, Jurgen Klopp, that's what I'm hearing, man.
You know, like, come on, bro. Man went back into the gym, bro. You know what muscle man did. Man did quad day, bro. You know, like that. Nah, it's all good. No, we're here with vibes. And shout out everyone that's inside. Yo, Enny, what's your thoughts, man? Like, what's your overarching thoughts after the game? Because it was a bit mad, isn't it? Like,
yeah, bro, it was a mad one, man. I can't lie. Obviously, first half, the first 5 minutes, I was just seeing Hendo play some mad first-time balls. I'm thinking, bro, like, we need to calm it down. And obviously, when I've seen a lineup, I've seen Henderson and Milner starting. I'm thinking,
let's start there, innit? Because let's start there. Cool. So lineup. What? Give me your lineup going into the game. Your lineup going into the game.
You know what? I didn't even pay much attention to what mine would be. I think I would have just went with the. I would have dropped Van Dijk, so I would have went with Konate and Matip at the back. I still probably would have started Trent, you know, I can't even lie. I don't even know why. I probably would have started Trent. I big up Zims as well. That's my boy. Big up
Come on, my guy. Come on. Shout out Zims.
Yeah. I probably would have
started. So fullbacks, you would have started Simi, but you would have started Trent.
I would have started Trent as well. But obviously, I was happy to see Gomez start.
Okay.
CBs, Konate and Matip, I would have played.
Cool.
And obviously, Alisson in goal as well. And then midfield, I would have started Hendo.
Before you go midfield,
ROMZ,
obviously you weren't in the preview. What would your back four?
Back 5 he literally played. That was my back 5 still.
What he played, cool. Because that was my back 5. Do you know what I mean? So I was happy that, and I said that to Ish at the time. Shout out Ish, innit? Shout out Big Six Bands, innit? But like, I said to Ish, you know what? VVD needs a break, you know, like, and I'd like to see this game that he gets a break because it gets a bit techie from here. Do you know them ones there?
There was that counter argument, but he's back in his rhythm. He's back to the old VVD. So do you want to disrupt the rhythm? But I hear you. If there's a game we're going to rest him, it's now. Cause realistically, you're not resting for the rest of the season. You know what I mean?
It's techie. So it was cool. And then maybe I think that's a slight indication to see maybe it might be Ibu and VVD on Saturday. We'll get into that obviously later, but do you see what I'm saying? Because I don't see Matt playing 3 games in a week. I don't really know about that. So techie. All right, cool. Enny, back into your midfield.
Yeah, so the one that I would have started, would have been
one you would have started.
I would have liked to see Curtis Jones start, in my opinion, maybe ahead of Milner, and I would have started Keita because he didn't get too many minutes against City.
Okay,
that was my midfield 3 as well.
What Enny said, or what?
What then he said, Hendo, Keita and Jones.
Okay, say nothing. All right, my midfield was actually more of what Klopp went for. If you watch the preview, I thought like, you know what, I think we all wanted Hendo to start in the 6, and I just thought that Milner would have the legs for a one-off game, to kind of just, we didn't need to, like I was thinking, we didn't really need to like move the ball that progressively, especially if we had like a Jones, which is who I would have gone for, or whatever. So it's calm. He went for that. And then your front three, any?
I probably would have went for the same front three, you know, Diaz, Jota, and Firmino. I think I would have went for the same. I definitely would have rested Mane and Salah. So that obviously used the other three in it. So yeah.
Yeah. All right. And that's what you would have gone for, Roms?
Yeah.
Man would have been Diaz, Origi, Jota. That was my front three. Because again, Salah and Mane completely rested. Bobby, we're going to chop out the City game soon, but I want him for Saturday, so I was resting him. So yeah, man was Origi, Diaz and Jota.
Okay, yeah, now say nothing. I think if I remember rightly, I think it was Diaz, Bobby, and I'd said Taki because man said they wanted Jota on the right, and I was like, "No, you're
don't lie, Demo was just on you, innit?
Nah, you know what? I just thought like, you know, like I said, like these type of games, 3-1 up at Anfield and that. You're trying to tell me that you're trying to actually look at my face and tell me that Jota on the right is any better than Taki on the right. Come on, like, you can't tell me that, bro. You can't chat to me about like I said. So you're not avoiding it. I'm not really like holding up Taki's flag like Demo, but I'm just giving a little bit more respect than certain man want to put on his name. You know what I'm saying? Shout out Ice. Let's be real, we were poor. If we play like that against City, they'll eat us alive. Players need to wake up. Hope Klopp lays into them. We're gonna get into that. Don't worry about that, Ice.
Yes, I hear you. But context, whole different back four. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I hear that. But
I hear what you're saying. We should still uphold certain standards. I hear him.
Definitely. Let's go, boys. My guy Bizzo Bun. Hey, go make sure you're watching my guy eat up MCs. You know, he's doing up big things. You get me? Go check that out. Another semi-final. See, look like they've had a rugby match. The quad is on. Yeah, bro. That's what I'm saying. I was kind of on that last 20 minutes, and it was peak. Like it was
chaos,
bro. Chaos. I was like,
mad.
This ain't football. This is mad.
Like, when I saw man drag the greenish hair
and that, I said, this is.
Wait, have you mentioned the tunnel footage? There's footage in the tunnel, you know. Of them.
Yeah, bro. There's footage in the tunnel. Oh, Eddie, you're giving me life, bro. Trust me. For me, United, it goes to Liverpool 2 away from a Hunter. You know them ones there can't guard me. What go on, man? What's up, guys? My guy Rams, what you saying, my guy? Yo, it's true, bruv. He was the one that was making, man. He was every time he was flicking the channel. He was conceding, bruv. I didn't understand what was going on. Now let's get into the game, man. Because Enny, now you can go, bro. Now you can go. You're saying, boy, first 5 minutes.
Yeah. First 5 minutes, I see Hendo doing a mad thing and that. You know, the first time balls you love to do and that to know when I was thinking, it's gonna be one of those games. And then I think we settled down after that. We got a little bit more control in the game. It was mad because the goal we scored, Konate, was like a spitting image of the one we got at their ground, the first goal. Literally,
yeah.
The only
big boy header.
Yeah. This one's probably a little bit better though because you have to fight a little bit more to get in it. But And
how are you so wedge at 21, bro? What are you eating?
Bro, it's mad. You see when you see when he weighs Nunes?
Bro.
He was doing that for fun last game and this game, bro.
He had it on his face. Like, yo, you made me look like a dickhead last game. You know, like that. You could tell that he's a youth man like that. So he's like, yo, I'm not having it, bro. I'm making sure I'm on you. Like, nah. He's singing. No, sorry. Go on, man.
Let's go. And then there go. Obviously, when I went on Twitter, I see people blaming Milner in it, but for me, it weren't really his fault like that. And he's tried to get a foot to the ball. The ball's just ricocheted to my man. It's a bit unlucky, I can't lie, but it is a great finish from him though. He's put it right in between the posts, isn't it? Like that's the only place Alisson ain't getting. So yeah, big up. You gotta give them credit. Sometimes you gotta give the opposition credit in it. Like it was a great finish. And then so first half after that, I think was a bit. What happened after that? Not much. And then wait, did they score? Who scored next?
They scored. next. They scored next. We were 4-1, and then boom, then they scored, and it was 4-2. You're like that. So that was it. That was, and then they didn't score again in the half. I think it was that went into we started the second half. And again, we didn't really start the half great, if I'm honest with you. Like the half was a bit higgy when we started it. And then I feel like, and then we scored. What's it? Bobby's goal. Bobby was on crud. I'm not even gonna lie. I think Bobby one of the few people that actually like was on absolute crud today. And then again, they had the offside goal. Nunes tucked that nicely.
That was a finish, by the way.
Bro, I'm telling you, this is what I want to say, yeah? I rate, like, shout out my guy Ish, innit? Because he's going in a WhatsApp group and he's saying you don't really rate my man. I'm saying here what I'm saying, yeah? Bro, the ratings I give Alisson, yeah? He's not any keeper, you know? Like, we know this. His rush out thing, yeah, is brazy, bro. Like, it's baffled, rattled many a man. And Nunes kind of just, bro, thinking, like, slipping, bro, like, he kind of saucy with it against my keeper.
Nunes kind of said to Alisson, "Not against me," and then
bro, even the last one, even the last one, you know, when he was offside, he's like, bro, he put the ball in the net 3 times, bro.
There was one. You see the one he hit on the volley, and Alisson had to make a brilliant save down.
Yes.
That's after they scored, and they felt crazy. They were like, "Yo, we can do this." And then, bro,
but add context to that, if that had gone in, they literally would have needed one to take it into. That was a big save.
Bro, so I like to, like, do you know what I mean? I love my guy and that, but I think Nunes was auditioning for man, and I'm there, like, on, you know, like, man, they give him the green light and that, you know, like that. He looked all right, like it wasn't Kelleher and goal, you know, like that. Not to say I'm not, you know what I'm saying, but the levels were high and he was stepping up to that. So yeah, I like that. Apparently, Grealish punched man up. Oh, swear down, bro. I can't wait to go and watch all of this, man. Big up the panel. Big up yourself, Marshall, man. Big up each and every person inside as well. Make sure you're slapping that like and hit that subscribe button for me. I beg, man. Saying what happened to us defensively, we were shit, honestly, bro. We're getting into that, honestly. Like, I'm telling you, you're not wrong, Marshall, bro. I'm here to give Bobby Firmino, the Liverpool legend, his flowers. Yeah, bro. I said, like, he was on smoke today. Like, we're gonna get into player ratings and that, but he was on absolute crud. And his finishing and that was, he's big. Told you, Saint 50 Ibu sent, well, should have started. Score goals or die trying, bro. Hey, I'm telling you, I just don't understand how you're so agile and you're just so wham, like, and you're so young. Like, it don't make no sense. Like,
you know, another thing, he's just got this love affair with the Champions League. 2 stellar performances at San Siro now, 2 stellar back-to-back performances against Benfica. He loves it. Both his 2 only goals have been in the Champions League, innit? Like, he just loves these European nights, man.
Yeah, he loves it, bro. He loves it. Bobby first goal was put on a plate. Yeah, no, it was. Like and subscribe to Saint LFC TV and all the crew on the show. Come on, Ravi, big up yourself, man.
Big up yourself, Ravi.
So yeah, man, you man gonna have to help me, bro, because like I said, it got a bit mad, bro. Man's doing up flicky and that coming back, and then they're scoring. I'm not even gonna lie, it was mad, like, and because we're doing this straight after, man ain't had time to, you know, like that. Like, you're gonna have to. Yo, it was tricky.
I feel like we could all agree, bro. I feel like you did as well, Enny. We didn't have normally you have our undivided attention on Liverpool. Like, I'll be real, I was flicking over the channel.
Bro, I'm telling you. Yeah. So, like, obviously, Bobby's second goal.
Shimaka's delivery from the
Shimaka's delivery. Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. We're gonna get into the ratings, but I feel like them two, Bobby and Simi, on crud. My guy, double assist, double goal.
2 assists, like I was gonna ask that how many. It was 2.
Double assist, bro. Like, Tsimikas was on smoke today. Like, imagine that's our backup left back.
You know what? Yeah,
really see minutes like that.
In recent weeks, you two might be different. Might have been like, yeah, he's a baller from the jump, but I weren't too sure from the jump. But literally, every time I see him play, he just seems to get better and better. Like, what? what a backup left that we have, bro.
Yeah,
Not
trust
from,
me.
from the beginning of the season, that's when I clocked in it. Like when we first got him, he wasn't really playing like that last season, innit? But when remember Robbo was out of form for a little bit, and everyone was asking for Shimikas to start because he was playing well. So yeah, no, that's when I clocked he was a good player still.
Then yeah, boom. Then we're there. Like, what is that? That's 6.
That's 6-3, I think. 6-2, so 6-2, because they
6-2.
got one going. Yeah, 6-2.
6-2. So we're cool. Like, I don't understand what's going on. And then we start playing up high line. Like, I feel like our defensive awareness just went straight out the window. We were just like, why are we still playing such a high line when we're 6-2 up on aggregate at home? What's going on?
It was crazy. And you know, the only way I'm going to sympathize a bit of our back four, it's not the normal back four that I used to doing it, because it's different doing it in a training situation to a game situation, isn't it? Like our normal back four used to do that within a game. Because I'm not saying this back four ain't played together before, because they have, but when you're not doing it consistently, it's not going to naturally come to you. So that's what I'm saying. Even going into this game, I was expecting us to concede 1, maybe 2 anyway, but still the level and drop off shouldn't have been that mad.
The last 2 goals, Nuno's goal, I just don't understand. I'm like, raw, like, what's going on? You know what I mean? Like, what's going on? And then out of nowhere, like 7 minutes later, their man slap again. I said, what's going on? Like,
also, bro, if we're adding context as well, that was around the time that we made all those changes as well. I don't know how you man feel about those changes. You see, Thiago came on, Salah came on, and Fabinho came on. But and obviously I feel like there's a little bit of complacency as to why we conceded those goals, innit? Them man have come on and thinking, yeah, man, the game's already won. We got this, man. We don't need to do much. Obviously, BENFICA are fighting for their lives and that. Yeah, man.
Bro, it's some joke thing, bro. Like, come on, man.
I was fuming, bro. Honestly.
And this is what's pissing me off is like, these are the times where every man in the squad needs to step up and give them our heavy hitters the rest that they need. They're only coming on because he's thinking, oh, you know what? Now it's getting a bit techie, but it should never have really got to that. We should just be controlling the game. You know, them ones there, we should just be easing it out. Like, for having to see Mane and Salah on in this game, bro, I'm fuming. Like, I'm like, and Thiago, bro, you know, like, you got to wrap, when man's not playing, you wrap him up in them things there, like you wrap up, you know what I mean? The cellophane thing, like, I want his knees wrapped up, rude boy. Like, what's going on? This is crazy, man. Like,
you know what I say about Klopp saying it, bro. He's a genius, but sometimes he just lacks in common sense, bro. And it's a thing where, remember, last season when he played Jota against Midtjylland, for no reason, we were done and dusted through, bro. And then Jota gets injured for like a month or 2. That it's moments like that Klopp will think, you know what, I don't really need to put my big hitters on just in case they nick an injury. When I saw it, bro, I was mad. I'll be real. I was mad still. But like you said, Enny, it was complacency still. It wasn't complacency. Because I was thinking, how can you put on better players and we seen worse? It didn't really make sense.
Literally, like, it don't make no sense. Like, and I don't want to hear we can't use they're leggy as an excuse. So what the fuck you putting them on for? You know, the ones there, like, I mean, no, I don't understand. Like, what are you trying to tell me right now? Like, oh, like, they're a little bit tired, or that what's going on in it? Like, what's going on? Ravi, come on, my G. You know you can't do that. Can't be getting sneak things. You know what I'm saying? You have to tune in for the preview, and we'll unleash that one. Is what I'm saying. I'll let you know. This man is higher than I was in uni days. I said uni days. I'm lying, bro. When I talk about last Tuesday, I know you tuned on stuff. Bro. All right, listen. With no further ado in it, let's just get into the player ratings, man. Let's see what got in it. Boom, Allison. Not gonna lie, don't know if you caught the preview, but certain man was cornering me because I had flirted with the idea of maybe putting Kelleher in. Only then you know why. Obviously, not anything to do with Alisson, but just because I thought, you know what, this might be a chance to rest him in that. Thank God I didn't, innit? Because Jesus. Like, thank God, like every man, I'm not even gonna say Klopp, because really and truly every man in the comments and Ish patted me up, and I was like, nah, you're right. But what we saying for, I mean, Nunes did kind of spin him. I'm not gonna lie, but was really any of it his fault? Like, do you know the ones there? I feel like I was setting the bar unrealistically high.
Yeah.
You know, it's because we hold him in such high regard and we're used to him saving on one-on-ones. When he doesn't, it's like, bro, like, what's going on kind of thing. But
that's what I'm trying to say.
Bro,
I would have given him a 7.5, innit?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. That's exactly what I was thinking.
Yeah.
So.
I don't think he was at fault for any of the goals, like, but like you said, the standard that he set, even when he got rounded, like, we hardly ever see.
I couldn't believe it. I was like, what? Like, you know,
when you see that strong hand just bang.
Yeah, bro. And Alisson glitched, like, and I don't know if that's fair. Do you know what I'm saying? Because
who is this imposter now? Alisson, is that really you in goal?
He wasn't ready.
You got to give him credit as well for that save. That save that I mentioned as well. You see that Nunes save? That's a big save still. That's a big save.
Pivotal in the game. Pivotal in the game. You know them ones there. Now
Even if you see his lateral movement, bro, he was actually up, and the way he just dropped down quickly, it was mad.
Yeah, you're right. So I mean, I'll give it 7.5 still. I feel like, do you know what I mean? He did what he had to do. What did Jimmy say? This highlight can get tricky against Danjuma. Yeah, bro. Like, I'm telling you.
What I'm gonna say, they're not to be joked at, but yeah, we'll chop that up for another.
We'll chop that up. Moreno and all their man there. We'll chop that up. Don't worry, we'll get into that. Joey G. I didn't really think that he had that bad of a game, to be honest with you. I thought he had just quietly going about his business. I don't think.
You know the ones where you're still trying to. You know the ones though where you're trying to think of faults or anything, and
but that's what I mean.
Faults, but there was nothing amazing. You know what I mean? I was thinking a 6.57.
I was thinking 7, to be fair, because like you said, I don't remember. He didn't make no mistakes, but I don't really remember him doing anything.
And you got to remember, it's hard because we got Trent, bro. You know, like that, like you see what I'm saying? You just measure everything to Trent, innit? You know, them ones there, but he's doing a different job. But it's not to say that he's doing it any less effectively. Do you know them ones there? Like, he wasn't really spun on his side. I don't really feel like much came down his side or anything, or he was ever really put in danger. But like, you're right. At the same time, I can't really think of anything. Do you know what I mean? In terms of creatively, because that's what I'm used to in that position. Do you know what I'm saying? I don't think he had any less of a game than. If I give Alisson a 7.5, then I'm happy to give Joe a 7. I'd say that
about fair.
It's about right, isn't it? We'll go through the line, innit? I'm trying to think where he actually played, because I know more time he plays on the right, but he was actually playing on the left. So Ibu, innit?
And I'm flirting between an 8 and an 8.5.
I was literally thinking that as well, bro.
Literally, because the header was wicked, but I do feel for some of the goals.
I was just about to say that. Remember, we let in 3 goals.
Yeah.
And, you know, like that. Like,
I was cautious, and one of them, I feel like he was the one that wasn't in sync. Like, the other 3 were in sync, and he was the one wasn't.
Yeah, he played. Did he not play?
His goal was 4.
Oh wait, I just realized
he played him on side, didn't it? Go on.
It was Gomez. Yeah. The first goal we conceded, I'm sure it was Gomez, or the second one. I think one of them was Gomez that played the guy on side. No, it was Kanate. Was it Kanate?
It was Kanate. I think it was Kanate, bro. It was Kanate. Yeah, this is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So I'm like,
I give him an 8. My head's telling you an 8. My heart's telling you 8.5. My head's saying an 8.
Big up Jamie Phillips in the cut, man. Jamie, what are you saying about Kanate, man? What are you saying? I don't know if an 8.5 is too high. I don't know. Do
I
you know
think
them ones
it
there?
is. That's why I'm
Because
backtracking
of-
to an 8.
Yeah, do you know what I mean?
Yeah. I think 8 might be cool because he scored as well. Because he got the open.
Exactly.
He did score.
Yeah.
He did
Yeah.
score. It was
Yeah,
brazy.
yeah,
He didn't have any real like brain farts like he did the last game. Do you know what I mean? So,
Word to you, and it was a hard header. Like, he had to get up and still direct it. That it was proper.
but like, yeah, but I don't know. I still something's not sitting right with me giving him an 8
You
because
see.
he did me, you know. Like,
What
and the
saying
thing
then?
is,
I don't even
I
know.
think he might have to get a 7.5. You know, he might have to get a 7.5 only because 8 is up there for one of the best in the back line, and he weren't. Not
No,
even
you're right.
close.
You're
So,
right.
like,
You're right.
you know, like that. Like when I really deep what I'm gonna give next man, I don't know. I can give Ibu an 8. You know, like I don't blame the back four for the goals. More of the system.
Yeah, that's what I was kind of saying.
You're right. We did touch on the highline system, but at the same time, like you're the back four, and if you're gonna play that system, you can't be letting a man. Do you know what I mean? Like one of those goals don't happen in it because if you don't play him on in it, you know, like that. Like, and that's the system in which we've chose to play. That's what you're there for, in it. Like, all right, so. Say you guys are thinking with the heart. No, that's exactly it, bro. You know, like that.
Yeah, that's it. You know,
it's
that's
reaction, and it's reaction. It's hard to do these straight after. You know, like that. That's why I'm not gonna lie. More time, it's just mad because the schedule is so pack up. We ain't got time. But more time, I like to do it the day after. You know, them ones there. Do it the day after. Everyone's chilled. Emotions have calmed down. We can chop it up nicely, you know, like that. When you're doing it straight after, you're still heated, bro. You're still like, yo, like, I need to go. You know, them ones there. Like, you got Man City doing up next thing, you're doing up, bro. I don't even know who scored, when they scored, bang, bang, bang. It was just mad. You know, them ones there. So it's a lot. It's a lot. All right, cool. Matip.
Man. I'm happy to give him a 7.5, same way. Even though he didn't score, I feel like he had a couple of dangerous runs. Actually, he was all right.
He did have a couple. He had a couple. I remember like one or two. Not anything crazy, but just like
nothing crazy in it. Like just.
For me, I thought Matip. I thought Ibu was probably. If Ibu was a 7.5, I'd give Matip a 7 in it. You know, them ones there.
Yeah,
I thought he was. Do you know what I mean? I thought he was as good as Allison or what's it called, Joey, Simi.
What's the highest rating so far? 8.5.
Highest rating is nah. Well, you man wanted to do up 8.5, and I had to moonwalk you man back. Do up Michael Jackson's.
Wait, so you gave Ibu
that, you know, like that. He was trying to do what I said, brother. You can't, bro. You can't. You have to just slow down. It was and that. So we've given Allison 7. We've given Allison 7. Joey, did he get a 7? He did get
Allison got 7.5, I think. Joey got 7.
You're right, yeah. Allison got 7.5. Joey got a 7. Ibu got a 7.5.
Yeah.
Matip got 7. Simicast.
Has to be an 8 then. It makes sense.
I don't give it Simicast an 8.5. I'm not even gonna lie, bro.
Yeah, I was gonna say it, but I'm still thinking of he weren't at fault, but I'm thinking of 3 goals. But I
he was on crust though.
Yeah, right? Yeah. I'm giving him 8. I'm giving him 8.5. Cause you see, there was a moment, I don't know if you man saw it, where he started to juggle the ball in it, even though he started to juggle. I'm giving him 8.5, man.
Bro, I just love this guy's character. You know, when you look at someone, you think, yeah, I would vibe with you. You know, if I was in the position, like, I know me and you would jab. Like, I don't like.
You know what's mad? Yeah, even in the cut family, see when all them men are tired, man's got their energy. They're like, brother, I just played 120 minutes plus penalties. Like, brother, no, you gotta love him, bro.
I know. One of the assists is a corner, but like, it's nice though. You know them ones there
on the money, bro. Penalties
on the money, bro. You know, like that. Like, it's nice. The second now, Brazy, bro, 2 assists and that. Like, I feel like he's the reason why I was okay with Joey having the game he had. You know, them ones there, because we had our creative outlet doing what he was doing. You see what I'm saying? So now I have to big him up. That's why I was like, yo, no disrespect to them, man. They had a good game. We won in that, but we have to keep things in perspective, man. So yeah, the Greek Scouser and that. Big up yourself. Hendo. Hendo. Simi 8, Robbo needs to watch out. There are not much between them right now. Oh, I don't know about that, bro. Smash the lights, guys. These lads are giving you magic. Come on, my guy.
You got it, so
Vice versa. Please go and support this guy, man. Trust me, my don. Yeah.
I might have to give him the position he plays, brother, a 6. The man thing, because
we need to talk about what's going on with Hendo at the moment a little bit. Bro, like
I was singing his praises. Remember, I think I even got Ish on
louder than you still.
Ish not really having it, and he started to see, you know what? Hendo in the 6. Remember that game against Inter? That's when Ish thought, this guy in the 6 is cold, but boy, I can't even. I don't even know what's going on with Hendo at the moment, because that City performance, wow. The first time crosses, the things he stopped doing that. Now he's reverted back to doing it. It's like, brother, that's not you. That even a couple. I can settle on a 6. I don't know what you two are saying, but I can't give him higher than a 6.
I'm not even gonna lie. When you said
6,
I don't know. Bro.
No, what are you gonna say? You said that's generous. You said that's generous.
Let's squeeze a little 5.5 or something.
Oh my God. Oh,
brother, there was one pass, you know, man don't speak English, and he's fresh in the team, so like man's hungry, but like he give Diaz one dickhead pass, and he had running for it, chasing why he needs some energy. I was like, you're never getting that. Like, it's some dickhead pass, bro. Like, the ball. Just, you know what? I'm tired of seeing you outside the 80 with that dickhead Henderson scoop pass thing. Because no one, it's just pissing man off, man.
You know what's mad, bro? You see, there was one, I think it was his first pass he made, bro. It was like over the top. And you know when the camera's all panning, you're thinking, someone's definitely running on to the end of this pass.
Of course.
And then you just see them.
There's no one there, bro. I'm thinking, what are you doing, bro?
What's going on?
Bro, you know what's like when you see him doing them passes, you're like, I know you're my captain, we love you, but you don't have the facilities for that big man.
Big man, that's what
it is, like
real talk, bro. Like you don't have the facilities, and I'm lying. You do have the facilities, innit?
I'm being a bit reactionary.
Stop doing it if you ain't got it.
You know what I think it is? You two will agree. Spot on what I'm about to say. I feel like when he thinks about it too much, that's when it messes up. When he doesn't think about it too much and he just naturally does it, it comes off all the time.
Just pull that boom and it's left his
foot.
When
he's got time and he's actually thinking of it, nah, bro. When it's more instinctive, I think he pulls off. So.
Right, shout out my dog Ish, innit? What you're about, Because you get me, we need some help in here, because I'm not even gonna lie. This game was a bit mad, so let me know, man, fliggy the link and jump in and try and help us out, because it's a bit mad, bro. A certain man said Hendo's better than Pogba.
Yeah, that was me still.
I was just about to say, bro. I was going to say, it depends what you're saying, isn't it? Like, if you're talking technical ability, then you're smoking absolute budge. But there's a lot of other things that Hendo's better. Like, what Hendo is better than Pogba at is what Man United as a whole are lacking. You know, like that. I'm just going to leave that there, innit? You know, like that. Like, you know that what certain men are like, we need a man to come and change the culture. There's no one that, like, is better. Do you know what I mean? That it encompasses that type of a culture, winning culture, than Hendo, you know, like that. But no one ain't trying to say he can do up like nutmegs behind the legs. He's got better technical ability than Pogba. No, you know, like that. But anyways, Hendo's dead food. Today, I'm not even gonna lie. Hendo looking hella.
What we set on 5? I can hear a 5.5 because he was getting no higher.
Listen to Ish. Hendo looking hella mid, bro. What's mid? Don't understand. If it's a scale of 1 to 10, what's mid? No, I'm just saying, innit? Like, that's what man's saying, bro. Know the minutes next year, I beg. Trust me.
I feel like Ish is relishing this because Ish is thinking, Rob, you're the one who got me back on this Hendo chain. Now I'm jumping around.
Bro, look at that Milner roll next season. Bear man saying that. Yeah, shout out, Mark. You're right, still. No worries, my guy. Big ups. Love for having you in, man. Come on. All right, let's yeah, I'm saying 5, bro. I can't hit 6, bro, for Hendos. And it's
Yeah,
the
5,
same, bro. Facts matter,
Five,
bro.
five.
Like, I'm not even gonna lie. Well, Sims, we're not even. I can hear that, but Hendo's nowhere near Pogba. Come on, lads. But like I said, that's just such a broad statement, bro. Like Hendo is nowhere near Pogba in something. You know, like that. Like he's a better footballer than Henderson. Yes, but I don't want him on my team. I'm picking Hendo all day long. You man are ready to. You had him. You let him go. You shot him back for 90 million. You're letting him go for free. Like, please, bro. Like, it's come on. We're not doing that now. We're not doing that now. Yeah, 5. Cool. Let's move. Boom. Milner.
Industry was good as always, but again, that's expected.
Sorry, man. I just remember something. Sorry. I just remember. You see that free kick Milner done? I don't know if you might remember. But man just hit it straight at the wall, bro.
Bro, I can't lie to you. Yeah? I feel bad, but I just started laughing, bro. I started laughing during the game. Like, what is man?
I remember because I said in my head, yeah, I never said it out loud, but I was like, Milner, yeah, swear. Yeah, so I was like, oh, okay, like this must be something like, bro. And then I said, that was a fucking waste of time. Right. Oh, bro, but I'm not gonna lie, his industry during the midfield like was actually probably a little bit. I felt like it was better than Henderson's, anyways. You know, that was completing passes, man. Like,
I think he can get a 6.
Yeah, I would imagine.
Yes. See, there you go.
Yeah,
there you go. See, now we're cooking. You see what I'm saying? Because I did think that. I don't know if I could put Milner, in that 7 bracket, but 6 is calm. Cater.
I think he was probably the best out of the midfield 3. So
yeah, I was just about to say that.
When I pause, I'm just thinking of the rating now because 100%.
And the through ball to Diaz. Brother, it was so sexy. It was too hot for him. Man said, "Jesus, I'm son of my what's going on?" Like, you know that you weren't ready. Yeah. I'm not ready. Like, you know that way there. Nah, he was all right. I'm not saying he was the best Cater I've seen, but consistent 7, easy. You know them ones there. Like, man said Cater at fault for the first goal though.
No. That was the Milner one though. Where if anyone was at maybe he was. I can't remember the run.
Milner obviously ricocheted off, but I think Ish is saying before Cater should have shut his man down a bit quick. I think you might be right. Wrong-ish, but I think that's what Ish is referring to. Should have been a bit quick.
That ball was too hot. Like cooling, you know, like that. Nah, seriously, it was serious. It was peak.
I can hear a 7 for Cater.
Yeah, I was gonna say I'd still say a 7. What are you saying, Ish? Is that too? What would you say for Cater? Because I do think he was the best midfielder. I feel like a little bit of our creativity came from him. I do feel like shout out Kopish.
I feel like I know what you're gonna say.
Who in the watch along? I was in the watch along, and then man there talking about his bro. I was I hear that, you know. I really thought that Cater was a lot more athletic than he is, you know. Like,
I thought he was gonna be like a Cater mixed with obviously Iniesta's a bit of an overstatement, but you know that sort of tricky little dribbler and
like even more genie. You know, like just could like pivot and like got the no gravity and boom, 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 and like do you know what I mean? Like power, you know, like from a standing still, he gone. Like I was like, okay, like like, yo, these injuries are yamming, man, innit? Like, you know, like they're really getting that man, bro, because he ain't really that athletic like that, you know, like that. Nah, shout out. I don't know, one of them. I think it might have been Drifty, or I think it was Drifty still. Shout out, it's big at yourself for bringing it up. And I was like, you know what? You're right. You know, thought we were getting a more dynamic physical. Anyways, Bellingham. So, anyways, let's go to what certain man is saying. It was good still, 6.5, 7. Hendo 5, Milner 6, Naby 6.5. I could hear that. I I think I could hear that. Hendo 4, Milner 4, Naby 6.
Oh.
I think Milner was better than Hendo. Yeah,
Yeah.
you know them ones there. Nah, Naby Hammy can't hack the press too tough. Nah, it's true though, but he does press well. When he's on it. He does actually press quite well. You know them ones there. So wins the ball back nicely. Certain little pockets. I'm like, oh yeah, well done. But it's consistency in it. All right, cool. 6.5. 6.5. You lot cool with that? 6.5.
Who's this for, Naby? I would have said 7 personally, but I'm not fussed with a 6.5.
I would have said 7, but 6.5 or 7 I can settle for.
Yeah,
I'll go 7 because I think for what the ratings we've given, he was as good as other people we've given 7s to in it. Let's be honest. In what was a very truncheon midfield. Milner starting games in 2022 is worrying. Midfield needs addressing in the summer. It does, Marquet, but that needs context. He's starting in a game at Anfield with 3-1 up in a Champions League, like in a Champions League game, with our next game being an FA Cup semi-final against Man City on Saturday. Do you know them ones there? Like, you got to give it context. Just what I'm saying. And if Milner is in them games being used for that type of a role, I'm here for it. But don't be telling me that now I'm seeing him in the Man City game and I'm either seeing him in next. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, no. It's not that. All right, cool. Diaz.
You know, dangerous at times.
Right.
Dangerous. I want to say 7. Maybe that's too high. I'm not sure. But there was one moment in the first half where he dropped he done a little feint. Dropped
and dropped it.
Yeah.
I want to say 7.5 because I felt like he was more impactful than Keita. Do you know what I mean? I don't think he was like, but I thought he was troublesome. That's what I like about Diaz. You know, like I always feel like he's gonna create something. You know, them ones there, like them man there, they take him seriously. Do you know them ones there? Yeah. What do you think, Roms? What's your thoughts?
I was gonna say
next season.
I was gonna say a 7.5 as well. I was gonna say 7. I just feel like he was always busy. What are you saying? Like he's always troublesome. He's always doing something. He's like a slippery slope. Like you want to catch him and you just can't. He's just falling out of your grasp. Like you know what I mean?
Yeah, bro. He looks. You know them ones when they say, you know, like they say he's a tricky customer. He's exactly what they're talking about. You know, like that. Like in that final third, he's just
never know what you're already gonna. He's got like that unpredictability, kind of like I don't want to push it, but like that Suarez edge. I think it's a South American thing, you know. But I can hear 7.5 still. Yeah.
He's addicted to no look passes though. Man will be spamming no looks. Yeah. I don't know why he does it.
For no reason, bro. Like
he loves it.
South American thing. When you got Thiago and that, the man will just out.
Yeah, you know what I want to see, bro? Next season, him, Carvalho, Firmino, Thiago. Imagine them 4 in a rondo, or just keeping it up between them 4. Like, bro, that vid will go viral, bro. Like the amount of Joga Benito that's in that. It's a joke.
It was good to see Diaz off the right as well, to be fair, just to show he's got another string to his bow, innit? So
100%. Yeah, I like that. Shout out Ish for pointing that out as well. Jota.
I thought Jota was good today, you know. Better than like, do you know what? Yeah, no, go on, bro, go on.
No, say of it.
No, finish it. Go on.
I was gonna say, because recently there's been like he's been splitting the fan base, innit? There's man now saying, "Nah, get this guy on my team. His link-up play stinks." Then there's other man now saying, "Nah, this guy scores, bro," and he's been playing in the number 9 position, innit? So he scores, he's doing his job. But today he played on the left, and I thought his overall game was a lot better than we've seen recently. Like his link-up play was way better. He weren't giving the ball away as much. There was a couple of dangerous moments on the edge of the box with him and Firmino where if the pass was a little bit softer from Firmino, he's got a good shot. That moment where you need the keeper in his face. That was good interplay from him. I thought he had a good game. I think he was as good as Diaz, you know. I can't lie to you.
You know what it is, yeah? I feel like when he's coming from wide, because he's not necessarily that focal point, there's less pressure, so it's easier to keep the ball. Do you know what I mean? And with Jota, because what you're saying, the interesting, like there's certain mans that get him out my team, and there's certain man like that. I was that guy because I think it's a conflict of interest that because we've been so spoiled with a number 9 that just hold the ball up and his link up plays a joke. That now Jota's come in, it's like, bruv, you need to be doing them things. But where I'm just so that spoiled, because we were crying out for this exact type profile of player, just to bag like goals. Word to you saying what you said a couple of machines ago, goals are currency, just bag. And now I've actually got that in my team now. I'm just being spoiled. But word to you, and tonight he hardly lost the ball. He got an assist.
Oh yeah, he did, didn't it? I even forgot about the assist.
Yeah, he got it. You know what? I'm giving him a 7.5, but I can hear it.
For me, he was getting no less than a 7.5. I thought he was as effective as Diaz. Like literally, do you know what I mean? Just jumping off of the back of what you man said, I thought you hit the nail on the head, Enny, man. Like, I think obviously it's not just our fan base, man. It's every fan base, man. It's the times we're living in. It's very reactionary, you know. Them ones there, and man, were on man. And to be fair, in certain circumstances, rightly so. Do you know what I mean? Because like, if you've seen a watch along against the Man City thing, brother, about 13, 14 times I think I counted. I said that my man's name, like just like what's going on, and so I get it. But at the same time, what I was saying is like with Jota, what was most frustrating is we weren't. Well, I can't speak for everyone, but generally, I weren't really too pissed about like. You don't have to win every ball. Do you know what I mean? But just little things like a 5-yard pass. Do the fundamentals. Do you know them ones there? Like little things. Word to Jean Grey in it. Shout out, big up yourself. She says, "Evening, gents. Diaz was 7.5 tonight. He just needs to learn how to preserve his energy. Enough running up and down. Like he's a pressing monster." Like I read that out at time just to say, like he is a pressing monster, but sometimes it's a bit mad. Do you know them ones there? But his work in the box. Bruv, you can't really chat to Jota, you know, like that. Like, you really can't. So, like, it was nice to see his link-up play better and just doing the fundamentals. You know, them ones there, getting the ball, passing it off. Like, and like you said, got the assist. Now, I have to big him up because too many man will slag a man loud, but then won't give, do you know what I mean? He was all right still, but move on. You know, them ones there. Like, no, Jota was big. And I feel like he deserved the plaudits he gets. So, yeah. Word to you, Enny, for what you said, and ROMZ for backing that up. Something that the cop wants you to know. Best in the world is what we for me do.
Brother, he
hey, come on. You know, you have to John off up that a little bit, you know, like that. Like, come on.
Bro, this is a bit biased from me because you know me, he's my favorite Liverpool player, has been for the last 4 or 5 years, but I'm giving him a 9.5. I don't know if you two are gonna. I don't know if I'm doing a bit too rough, but I'm giving him a 9.5. This is my boy. He was back the brace. Overall play was good. He should have got more. I'm not even saying a hat trick. Like he could have even got 4. Like let's be real now.
Yeah,
like
bro.
so,
Trust me.
I'm giving him 9.5. But that is my boy. Like he can do no wrong in my eyes. Like he just can't. So yeah, 9.5, man.
Well, he ain't getting no less than 9 in my eyes, isn't it? So yeah. If you wanna talk up the thing, well, I'm not gonna be here to talk it down. Like you see what I'm saying? Because boy, he was serious. I thought he was minimum 9. Like I would have given him a 9, man, because I just thought he bagged, he took the chances really well. And his all-out link-up play was just—it was like old school Bobby, you know them ones there, like and like I said, like word to Jota, but sometimes when he's doing that, you're like, oh, that's what I miss.
Yeah, that's what we used to. Yeah,
you know, like that. And like when he links it up with finishing, because more time, but let's not gas. Like that's what sometimes we miss. But when he links it up with finishing.
You know what? Yeah, there's a goal. I think it was 1920 when we won the league against either Bournemouth or Newcastle. I can't remember which one. But there's a goal that just literally epitomizes Bobby. You know when he plays the 1-2 of Salah and he did a little flick and Salah just put the bottom corner. If you had to think what's a Bobby goal or Bobby moment, that epitomizes Bobby. And I was seeing a bit of that tonight. So yeah, man, 9.5.
I didn't even know that. Big up yourself, Mark. Apparently, Diaz barely played football for a 25-year-old. He started pro football late. That's mad. Like, Because that's crazy. He looks like
I
he
did
looks
hear
like
something about he was playing at third division. I know he was playing quite low recently, but I didn't.
I clocked that still. I clocked that still. I was like, what? Okay. I clocked that.
She's gonna hate him even more, bro. Oh my god.
Question. So we're doing the likes of Elliott and Jones fit into our squad. Boy, that's a good question, Ravi. I feel like personally, I don't know if we, in the state of our squad and what we need, I don't know if we can accommodate that of Elliott, Jones, and Carvalho. I don't know if that's if Carvalho's being. We don't know. He's got quite a few talents in it, so I don't know whether he'll be groomed to play in the middle or play on the wing. It's hard to know, to really preempt it before he comes in and sees how he gels in. But generally speaking, if he's for the midfield, I don't know how we incorporate them three. And also, we need two midfielders in it. We need two central midfielders. Let's not mess about in it. Like, let's come on, let's not fuck about in it. So, like, do you know what I'm saying? And like things like Hendo and that of Keita, maybe Ox. Like, I just feel like I'm just saying one of them's probably gonna have to get loaned out. I would probably keep two. I wouldn't sell any of them personally, especially because I feel like I'm gonna go into your English quota as well. Like, don't know about value, but do you know what I mean?
Actually, they're under 21 though.
Under 21, yeah. So you don't, yeah. So, but definitely a loan move, maybe, possibly. But we'll have to really see about the summer, innit? We'll have to see about the summer. It's hard to know. Do you know what I'm saying? Who comes in? If we get like a Bellingham or we get like who knows, innit? Just what I'm saying. Then I just don't see how we're going to incorporate all of them. That's my thoughts on it. What's your thoughts on it, guys?
There's sentiment there as well. Like both boyhood Liverpool fans, one being a Scouse, the other one obviously boyhood. And I just feel, word to you saying we'll loan one of them. I can't see us selling either of them. Like you said, Carvalho is very, very versatile. I do feel we're more going to deploy him on the wings, but he can play that attacking in the middle three. But yeah, just to echo what you said, team, I think we're going to loan one of them, and I do feel it may be Jones just because Elliott's had the more recent loan. That's my logic behind it, and I feel like Jones maybe has had more chances to prove himself. So I do feel he may be the one to be learned. It can go either order.
I was just about to say I could probably sit here and give you reasons for it being the other way. You know them ones there. So yeah, it's I can hear that. Nice. What would you say?
It's hard to say where they fit in the squad. Like I actually don't know what's gonna happen with either of them, to be honest. But obviously I know the future. Klopp rates. I feel like Klopp rates Elliott higher just because at the beginning of the season we saw that Elliott was starting the games and Jones wasn't even in squads. I think he wasn't really in and around the squads. But for me, I've said it on the channel before as well. Actually, I prefer Jones, and not even I prefer, but I've seen more of Jones, and I know that he can do a job for us, like as a fourth or fifth choice midfielder if it comes down to it, or whenever the squad needs to be rotated. Games like tonight, I feel like he should have started in it, but in these sort of games, I feel like he can do a job for us. It's maybe because I've seen less of Elliott, why I'm not so hot on him. I know there's a good player in there, but I just don't know.
Like, I feel like you feel the same way I do, and that's probably, do you know what I mean? And that's why I probably could say I wouldn't mind seeing Elliott go out on loaning. I don't want to lose him. There's a player there, do you know what I mean? But I just feel like we just need to polish it and maybe find out exactly where.
Just to echo what you two are saying, I feel Jones is more experienced as well, because if you see both of their Champions League displays, Elliott looked to you like he's in the wilderness in that inter game. You know what I mean? Jones is a bit more accustomed to the bigger occasion, but I can hear it. Thinking of each other, I think Elliott probably, even Klopp, I think Klopp rates Elliott a bit more, but I think Jones will be. Yeah. I agree with you two.
I need to go back. No, it is a tough one. Sorry, bro. So cutting you. No, it is a tough one. Mark, I need to go back and watch. So I'm going to be honest with you. Like, I can't think of too many poor passes in the first half. I'm going to be honest with you. Like,
there was that one moment. You see where he had the ball got played in behind by, I think it was Milner, and then the keeper came out, so he had the chance to either lock the keeper.
Oh, stop it, Eddie! How did that? Oh, Eddie, how did that?
I must have had a pity game at that
But
point.
how are you not chipping that straight away? How are
do
you
it.
not just? As soon as he didn't chip it, I said, "He's not scoring this." Like,
Yeah, bro.
Ain't happening. Like, what's going on?
Wait,
Oh,
we're speaking. This is Bobby's chance, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh,
And then it ended up.
that was mad. That was mad.
Passed
That
it
was
to
mad.
Yes.
bro. It was bro.
And even the pass, if you're gonna pass, do it a bit earlier. Like it was crazy. It was crazy.
You know what? Yeah, it's mad that we're saying he scored a brace. It's like, because you didn't get a hat trick. But you know, like some. I'm gonna stick with 9 just because energy showed me that. I don't think it's anything. He's getting a 9. He was brazy, run it back. But things like that is when I'm like,
no, it's true.
No, I liked about his performance. Both of his goals were like strikers' goals, isn't it? And that's the thing we used to criticize.
That's the first one. Poacher's goal. You know what I'm saying? That's what even my man said it. It was a poacher's goal. I was like, yes. This is what I'm talking about. A couple
seasons ago, we used to be like, Bobby, your link-up play is hard, but when you need to be in the box,
you're on your heels.
Yeah.
You're on your heels.
Yeah.
Like, nah, you're right, Annie. You're right. Big point. Bobby run it back tonight. Big facts. Make sure Firmino gets a 10. Abdallah, relax, big man. We've just, like on my channel as well, like I get real football guys in it and we talk in it. Man won't just say 6 and move on. Like I've tried to give you some bro. That chance in itself just remind flashbacks of old school Bobby. His performances tonight was mad. Flashbacks of old school Bobby, bad boy, and then flashbacks. Old school Bobby, talk that
like I said earlier, like Wicked, he got a brace, but he could, he could have left the game with 4, bro. Like literally, word to any, he could have left with 4x, bro. Like, bro, with 4 goals, bro.
Trust me. Newcastle at home.
Yeah, that's the goal. It was crazy. I think it was an early kickoff as well, bro. So
it was. Man said, "Tay Bobby at Liverpool, Salah, Mane don't score half the goals. They score big facts. No one ain't gonna chat that. Bobby Dazzler, come on, 20 no comps.
That's drifty.
Yeah, like that's drifty. Trust me. Like, what's he on now?
I'm not sure. Let me quickly check.
Because I'm telling you, he's not maybe far off with 9 games to go or something. Like, you might do that. Firmino best assist 17-18 orange kit assistance. Yes, I know with the ponytail.
Fam, that was crazy. That was great. That game in itself was great. Yeah.
So when he done the kung fu thing, stop it. Jones needs to go on loan to Villa or Fulham. Fulham, we got good relationships with both of those clubs, so I see why you say that still, and the type of football they play. Newcastle at home 3-1. It's Fulham, not sure really though. Not sure what they'll do in the Premier League. You know what they're like, man. Jones needs game time.
I think he's got 11 goals. 11 goals apparently. Oh yeah, 11 is in the chat as well.
Oh, that's why she put 9. Oh right, yeah. So he needs 9. Get it.
Okay, yeah.
Ishmael, Bobby run it like Chris Brown. Trust me, I believe that. Shout out, Ravi. Vieira has a plan for Jones loan, obviously. Yeah, okay. Little Crystal Palace thing. Could see that. Yes, Mark A, that was a bad boy assist, I believe. All right, cool. So mad more subs than we would have wanted, but they were there. So Salah.
Ooh. I thought Salah looked alright when he came on,
What?
I was thinking that he always does this, innit? Yeah. When he comes on, I'm like, he actually looks kind of alright.
You see that move where there's like a 1-2 on the edge of the box, and then he bull rolled the guy, but the shot was the Mane disallowed goal. The Mane.
I was just about to say because it was offside. I was like, yo. That was beautiful. That was nice. Beautiful. That was running it back still to earlier this season. How long did he have?
He came on he had about 30 minutes, bro. If I remember, he came on that 57th, 58th minute, bro. I can hear it.
Would you mind 7?
Yeah, I would have said that. He had that shot as well that just went over the bar. Like he almost curled it.
When he was thinking the Chelsea one, he's like, fuck it, boom. I said, I can see it.
He played quite well.
Vintage Salah, he literally shimmed and he knew he tried to play at that top left. Yeah.
Nah, that's my guy Enny, bro. That's my guy Enny. Ish is in the chat, man.
Oh, they thought it was Ish.
Yeah.
Nah, big up Ish, though.
Nah, no, big up Ish. Salah 8. Jean Gray's given. Okay, Firmino is the best number 10 in the league, apart from a certain someone, Kevin De Bellend. Can't chat to him as a 10.
I'm dead.
He's not doing too bad as a false 9. Still, I never really thought I'd see that, and I'm like, yo, he kind of doing our things there. Still, there were signs he was relaxing more, not so much tension. That's true. Yeah. That is true. That's the best. That's the best Salah, man.
So, 7. I'm hearing a 7 still.
Yeah,
he was very involved still.
7. Yeah, he was. Yeah, I hear that. And Gene, like, he was only on for 30 minutes. That's I don't know. Do you know what I mean? He'd have to even do a little bit more, be on for longer still.
It's just killing me, man.
You know, I didn't want to say it, but as her.
And that's the thing. I think all 3 of us as well all thought the same thing. I didn't
want to say it. When Eddie said right, he thought I was I was actually gonna say that right.
He's done me. I'm professional. He's done me. He's shouldered me. I swear, he does this to me every time, bro. Oh my god. Allow me, bro.
Kill me.
Stop it, bro. I know, man. I see me as well, you know. So far. Stop it, bro. I'm dead, bro. Here's the next sub. That's finished me. I'm done. Hey, I'm done, bro. He's finished me. My head hurts, bro. Stop it, bro. It's a bastard, bro. I'm telling you. You're an absolute bastard. Oh, mate.
Origi.
He came on still.
Oh, he's the only man that come into my head. I'm trying to get back on track, bro.
Yeah, he saw like 2 minutes, bro.
Bro, who else?
Fabinho came on. Thiago. Yeah, Thiago.
Yeah, Thiago.
It was alright when he came on.
I thought he was a bit quiet though. To be fair, like for what? Like, bro, you're gonna bring him on in it. Like I'm thinking, all right, cool. At least like really change the game, kind of thing. I don't really feel like. Do you know why are you bringing man on? Like for man to get some dibby. Don't think he has. Thank you. Touch wood. Hope he hasn't. But do you know what I mean? Not even risking that. But I don't think he was bad. I just don't think.
Yeah, nothing special.
Nothing special.
But shout out to Kopish as well, though. They were saying it. I think Matt said it. Something about rhythm. Like I think Klopp brought on those players maybe because of rhythm in it, and he might have even been like trying to see what works. Like in preparation for the City game, innit? Because me personally, I want to see Naby, Thiago. I don't want to see Henderson starting. I want to see Fabinho, Naby, and Thiago.
that midfield don't work in it. That Henderson, it's mad. It does work because again, they were the ones that reminded me about that. Still, shout out Kopish. I was like, oh yeah, swear down, this was the midfield that slapped Man United 5-0. Like, man, couldn't believe it. But I don't really like the Henderson Milner KR midfield. I don't think it really works for me. But yeah, 6.5 for me.
6, yeah. 6, yeah. I would have said 6 as well.
6?
Yeah, 6.
Flacco.
Even he was quiet. I don't remember him doing much when he came on, you know.
Right. Even him,
and we could,
you know what I would say, lads. His passing was a lot better though, bro. Like it was back to like, at least I know that's Flacco on the pitch because I didn't know who that you was in Man City. You know, I said, who's this guy, bro? Like,
I'm sorry. 6.5.
6 point. You know what? I can't even give them too high as well. I just realized as soon as they came on, we conceded like 3 goals or however many goals.
And you're reading my mind, bro. That's what I'm thinking. I'm factoring deep it. We brought on better players and conceded more that.
In all honesty, I would say Flacco would probably be more to blame for that than.
Sorry, what did we give Origi quickly?
You haven't. I don't think we did.
Didn't really. NA in it. Man got a couple.
Yeah,
man got
like,
Origi minutes, bro. Man got Origi minutes.
Literally.
Yeah,
mocking, man. Like, just
he's mocking it, man. He should have done it, man. A little bit better than that. But
I'm not gonna. I highly rate Origi. You know, like I highly rate Origi. You know, when you try and tell man like black men are all emotional and all of that, like, bruv, Origi's mad professional. You know, because most black men would have told man to go suck your mum. You know, like you're not doing this, bro. Like, you know, do you know who man? You know what I've done for this team? Like, you know them ones there. They're petulant in that. Like. Well, imagine Sturridge was doing up what Origi was doing, and you was giving Sturridge Origi minutes, bro. You think you would get them performances, bro? Sturridge would be like, "Hey, bro, you don't know. Are you dumb? Like, you know, big up Origi in it, like big up Origi, man. He still comes on and he still tries to do what he does in it. But nah, I just don't even think it's worth giving him a rating. Yeah, you make a good point. I'm just thinking. So, will we give him 6?
Yeah, I would have said 6 as well, man.
Is that even too high? He subbed man on, like, bro. He subbed man on. It's Flacco. I don't know, but like, word to Jean Grey, it was a better performance than Saturday. But I just don't know if
Saturday was horrendous, though, man. First half was horrendous from Flacco.
And to be very honest with you, where I'm thinking of giving him like the 5.5, it's still like a good couple bit more than what I gave him on I'm not even gonna lie, that was all 3 and 4s in that. It's not even but Jean Grey says all our team, all our best players allowed 3 goals, man. That is true. It wasn't all on him, but you're the DM, like, you know, them ones there. But the ball was on the floor. He was so bad against City, though. That's true.
Yeah, I'm dropping to 5.5. I can't lie, 5.5.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. I think that's 5.5, definitely. That's why I'm here, just to talk. Do you know what I mean? Try and talk sense to man, and we can all collectively come with something that makes sense. But that sits better with me. You know, them ones there. That was it, no?
Mane? Did we do Mane?
Oh, Mane. I thought Mane was kind of poor when he came in, you know, I can't lie. He kept on giving the ball away. I don't know how you man feel. I feel like he kept on giving the ball away. I was like, no. He kept on making the wrong decision. I expected to pass one way and then he passed the other way. Then sometimes like, there'll be a guy 2 yards next to him and he'd cross it into the box to no one. I'm thinking, man, it's a bit like you're so good against
I hope so, Jean Grey, bro. I hope so. I really hope so. Origi will score a crucial goal for us before he leaves Champions League watch. I really hope so, bro. I'm sitting there thinking about it, and he might be right, you know, because I'm just trying to think, like, what did you really do like that? I thought, no, you know, that was cold. Like, still, like,
I'll probably give him a 5.
5. Yeah, I think it's just average, isn't it? Not poor, but just kind of average, like.
And did he come on a bit after the Salah and Thiago, or was it the same time?
After, he came on later than them.
Yeah, so he had less minutes as well to put that in there. But yeah, I didn't see him doing anything too mad. Word to Enny's decision making was a bit too. I can hear a 5. I don't know if you two agree with that.
Yeah,
I don't know about that. Origi can't get 5 minutes, bro. You think man's getting a stand? You know, Rav, you're doing too much for me. You're doing too much, bro. Do you know what? Flipping Daglish had to do? Like, bro, it's mad. It's mad. Mane. Oh, sorry, I was meant to read that out. Mane has lowered his football IQ immensely. Whoa. That's not a bad shout, you know.
I wouldn't say immensely. I think
there's a discussion in that. They're immensely, but then when you say immensely, deep it, you could frame it from how high his ball was.
We had it, how high record. Yeah.
Because remember, Mane's ball weren't on like no Sancho level bar, like, and I'd mean Sancho level in Dortmund bar, like. Mane's ball when he was on crud, he was like, "Yo, this guy is arguably the best left winger."
Bro, this is the type of winger we were speaking about. Like Zidane putting his arm around him after Champions League finals. Like, brother, I want you with me. Then, yeah,
on smoke. So his boss. When you say that, you could frame it differently. But then I get what you're saying to say like, but yeah, that's not a bad comment. Still, do you know what I mean? That's not a bad comment. We could deep into that. Still.
We missed one because I was ready to, not a sub, but I'm ready to have my say on this. I think we all 3 are, but we need to do the gaffer.
Oh, come on. We ain't missed him. He's last, isn't it? Not like that. Mane was Golden Boot winner. He was levels, bro. Levels. Sancho can't even tie Jamaica. Bro, that's what I'm saying. I literally just said, you know what I'm saying? At his best, bro, he was serious levels. And I only said Sancho because of the hype, man, like Sancho had. Do you know what I mean? Sancho had serious hype.
That's the Jermaine Pennant, though. He's taking the piss.
Jermaine Pennant. Really and truly, though, you can't tie Jermaine Pennant's Premier League like shoes, bro, at the moment. That's facts, bro. I don't care if you're Man United fans. Facts, at the moment, bro, he can't, bro. And you can even do comparatively as well. If you're trying to make Jermaine Pennant was here longer, do comparatively. Right now, he's not really that guy. So. Yeah, Klopp, man. What you man saying? Rom, you seem like you wanted to go at him, bro. So.
I'm going in on him. I don't care. Because it's what stuck in my mind was because this is one of the most fuming injuries I've had in the last year, 18 months. I was just thinking of that Jota Midtjylland situation. I was thinking, there's no need to bring on. It's not even just that he brought on one, why bring them on? He brought in, not even two. He brought in 4 guaranteed starters in Fabinho, Thiago, Mane, and Salah. If he even brought on one, I would have thought, this is one, but 4 man, and you just did not need to. That marked him right down. I'm giving him a 5, literally just based on subs. It got to me, so a 5.
I think I agree with firstly what you say, because you didn't bring. I don't.
And just to add to it, bro. Sorry to cut you. Even add to it, even if you are gonna bring on that caliber of sub with all them 4 players, do it later, man. Did it at the first 2 at the 56th minute, bro. Like that's early into the second half. You know that if you to even do it semi, so it's less time for them to maybe get injured. Do you know what I mean? Or less time for something to occur. But they got the majority of the second half. Mane and Salah. Sorry, not Mane and Salah. Mane, Salah and Thiago.
Salah and Thiago and Flacco. Do you know what my thing? I think you're right.
I could be being harsh. You never know that.
Bring on them guys and change the game. I felt like you brought on them guys and the game changed.
And it went the opposite. Yeah.
It went in the opposite way. And there's been games, I know a lot maybe earlier on in the season and last season, but certain times not as much because there's been more to choose from. But there's a couple games I'm thinking where I've been screaming at Klopp to change early, you know. I'm like, big man, I beg you, like, what's going on? I beg you throw on some like City game you could have thrown on Diaz a lot quicker than you did, bro.
Yeah, facts.
And this game, and Naby, this game, this is the game you want to now start doing our 55, 56 minute subs. I don't understand. This is what
do you know what's I think what's getting you saying the same thing that got me is the personnel, because you know what, the timing maybe weren't too wrong, but bring on maybe Origi, Taki, and a Jones. Not our other time. No, it just didn't. It angered me, bro.
Nah, big facts. And also, you're right. I think Pennant bagged the hat on his debut while hungover. I swear I'm doing some baggery. Like I'm telling you, bro, big faction. I might even tweet that and get some Man United fans heated, bro. Can't tap to Pennant, bro. That's actually can't tap to Pennant. All right. So, what you saying, Enny? On.
Oh yeah, sorry. No, I agree. I agree with what you man said. Still, like Like I can't lie, I wasn't even too mad at the changes in it because I'm just whatever Klopp wants to do, you can do in it. But at least if you're gonna make the changes, then they need to make a difference in it. He made the changes, then we got worse. So I got a judgment based on that still. So man, I say 5 as well, man.
Yeah, saying nothing. And Jean Grey says 5.5. Well, I'll give him a 5 for that, man. You know what I mean? But we come out ultimately, boom, we're out. Do you know what I mean? Semi-finals and that.
And we got a favorable draw for because of that. Sorry, go on, bro.
No, I was just about to say, like, before we get out of here, what's your thoughts on our draw? Like, what's your thoughts on us going? Do you know what I mean? Like, let's end it like positively, or maybe not if you think that's Villarreal.
Let you know, that's not. I'm seeing a lot of Liverpool fans saying this and that. Bayern's more suited to our style. Let's not kid ourselves. If we had to pick who we rather wanted the semi-final, bro, it is Villarreal. Like, don't get it twisted. Bayern do play into our hands more, but come on, that bro. I get it. They've knocked out some big names. I think Juve. We're not even going to say Arsenal United. They're not on our levels at the moment. Even Juve, but they've knocked out some, let's say, big clubs in it within the last year or two. But on paper, football ain't played on paper. We should be breezing through these, man. They have got very good play and their confidence is going to be high. And we've done it away at Roma second leg. We've done it at Bayern second leg last couple of years. But second leg is at their place. But I'm saying see you in Paris to Madrid or City. That's what I'm saying. I see you tweet it, Enny. It's true.
Not even. I don't know if I don't want to put man's business out there because I don't know if he's tweeted it. Yeah, and we know innit, but certain man already got their train ticket and accommodation sorted out for Paris and that because they know they know fuck what you don't like that. They hate me. So yeah, all right. I think personally, this game was a beautiful game. It was the perfect reminder or indication of how not to treat these men coming up like little men. Like, honestly, like, I'm like, you couldn't right here, bro. Like, this was the perfect game to be like, yo, if you're not on job, this can go a next way, you know? Like, real talk. And Unai Emery is no dickhead, bro. In his European royalty. Maybe not so much in his competition, but regardless, European, you know what I mean, Europa champ, he's European royalty. He knows he's no dickhead. So I think the one good thing we can take out of this game is I feel like this game might actually pattern them up. Yes, let's not mess about. They're the team that we would have picked. I'm happy we got them. I feel like we should be moving on, innit? But at the same time, now we can be like, lads. You know what I'm saying?
You know one thing I will say? We do, I'd say, just to get a bit detailed into it, we need to beat them at least by a goal margin of 2.
Yeah. At
least. Whether it's a 2-0 or a 3-1. I don't think, if we beat them by a 1 goal margin, cool, there's still advantage, but you're not comfortable. Whereas if we get a 2-0 or 3-1, I'm comfortable going to their place, you know what I mean?
Yeah, no, like Ish says, if we don't sink the yellow submarine, then we're not serious.
Thanks.
But no, it's you can tell Ish they're coming up with them writer bars in it, you know, like that. Jeez, sink submarine. Jeez, I see you, Ish. I see you. Yeah, nah, but we should definitely be moving to them, man. I'm happy that we got them. Enny, you pretty much.
Yeah, no, I just echo you man's thoughts. If we, like Ish basically said, man, if we can't beat Villarreal, then we shouldn't even we can't call ourselves the champions of Europe if we can't beat Villarreal, bro. Yeah, come on, man. That's not even to say to take them lightly, innit? And I know that Klopp won't even allow the boys to even have that mindset going into the game. Like, he'll take it extremely seriously. So yeah, man, I think it should be relatively comfortable, man. And I'm screaming, see you in Paris.
Like, literally, just to echo that again, bro, what you and Ish said. If you can't, I don't care like whether they've upped their career since being with Real. If you can't be a team with Foyth and Capoue, 2 Tottenham rejects, that bro, word to you, Eddie, we don't deserve to be in no final car. When you actually look at their team on paper, attackers, yeah, they've got some borders attackers, but defending wise, nah, man. Shout out Moreno though. It'll be a good
shout Moreno.
It'll be a good link up again, but he even posted on one of the Insta pages, I'll see you soon. Like, he's still got enough love for the team. Man United, get out.
Shout out that, you know, we got to be careful for both Morenos as well. I'm not even
Yeah.
He's kind of
front six is saucy still.
Danjuma's a baller. Danjuma's a baller still.
Even Parejo, bro. Like,
yeah, trust me.
Chukwueze, quick Nigeria, bro. They've got players, bro. This is what I mean. We can't take these.
Yeah, we can't.
Like,
Chukwueze finish was crazy, bro. You know them Ozil finishes that you used to do, hit into the ground and that. So
and you know they mean it as well, weren't they?
So that it goes straight over, man.
Yeah,
he's serious. Yeah, it says bait me up saying I'm confident. Yeah, we're going all day. Yeah, trust me. All right, then it's Ish still. He's got his tickets. He's ready, but like that. Shout out my guy. All right, let me do these last comments before we get out of here. Shout out everyone that's been inside. Shout out the panel. Like that. It's fate. I just hope Mings doesn't have another bozo moment. Oh, is this against Villa against City in the last game? Yeah, trust me. Really appreciate the show tonight. Big up the panel. You never walk alone. Big up yourself, Herschel, each and every time. Come on. Saying we gotta go Maxwell D serious against the Yellow Submarine. Trust me, that's serious. And we ain't got enough love for Moreno though, Roms. We have, bro. We don't play it for us no more. Allow him. Listen,
I had no problem after what you said about United, bro. That's what I've got to say. Carry on.
Get out! United out! Get out! Yeah, always my dog. Get out! Get out! My dog, bro. Leave him. Let him have his time. Now, but come on, Enny. Listen, love for coming on, man. You know this love each and every time when you jump.
Big up for having me on, bro. Big up, bro.
Come on.
Big up yourself every time.
Yeah, big up you, man.
Go and support my guy. Enny 4 times. You know what it is. Talking.
Bro, listen. Just to add to that, you'll find him in the space is just giving up. And he owns the space.
Shooting from the hip. Shooting from the hip. Like that. Trust me. But yeah. Needs to give Ozark a little. You need to give Ozark a blessing.
I don't know about that. I'll try. I'll try it still. I'll try.
Yeah, I need to try Ozark.
Slow burner, yeah. But I'm telling you, bro, it's worth it, fam. All right, Roms, my guy, you telling me you good?
Well, man's good. Man's back now. I've had a little, Mr. Osaka. I'm back like man never left. You know what I mean?
Come on, you know what time it is. Listen, you know what, guys? I hope you've enjoyed the stream. We're through semi-finals. Bring on Villarreal, and then we'll probably meet them Manx in the final. Like that. But yo, it's been Saint LFC TV with your guy Enny, my guy Roms. We're out. Let's go.